Inventions. We are surrounded by, and in many ways, slaves to the inventions of man, man's small mind, man's ego. Inventions that initially, many of which were created to make our lives, quote unquote, easier, to give us more leisure time. Okay, well, yes, and then we become dependent and lazy and in many ways infantilized, and we forget how to do the things that we have now outsourced to our inventions, meaning without them we can't survive, we can't be well. So we have to ensure that we make enough money to be able to purchase that invention, that service, that thing that man made, that made our lives easier, that we're now slaves to. Okay, now a lot of our inventions end up causing problems because our inventions are myopic and short-sighted, because we are limited and we can only be short-sighted and myopic. So we shouldn't go changing things, but we do, and then we end up with cancer, autism, obesity. Okay, all of these problems that have come about as a result of man's inventions. So we create more inventions to try to solve the problems of our inventions, and then those solutions, those inventions, are also problematic, it turns out, because they are also short-sighted and myopic. But we had to hurry up and do something, right? We don't have time to think it all out. We need to nip this in the bud now. And it goes on and on and on and on. In the short term, we pat ourselves on the back, tell ourselves how brilliant we are for solving the problem that we created. Then it turns out we just created another one, and another, and another, and another. The fact of the matter is that in reality, there are no inventions. There are only discoveries of patterns, and then what we decide to do with that. And what we decide to do with those discoveries is reflective of our level of consciousness, our hearts and our minds, our priorities, our morals, or lack thereof. So when you see an invention, when you see a system, it's a reflection of all of those things. Our hearts, our minds, our souls, our priorities. We have some work to do. Step 1, realize we're limited and myopic. So maybe we need to take a step back, slow down, be still, listen, pay attention, and try to learn.